After developing the research design, the researcher is ready to move to the next phase of research. The researcher must decide how to measure information and which types of scales to use. Chapter 9 describes the concepts of scaling and measurement. Chapter 9 discusses the fundamental scale characteristics of description, order, distance, and origin. 4 primary scales of measurement are reviewed. Comparative and non-comparative scaling techniques are presented, and comparative techniques are explained in detail in Chapter 9. The focuses of Chapter 10 are non-comparative scaling, continuous rating scales, itemized scales, and scale evaluation. Measurement is the assignment of numbers or other symbols to characteristics of objects according to set rules. Scaling involves the generation of a continuum upon which measured objects are located. The fundamental scale characteristics are description, order, distance, and origin. Description means the unique labels or descriptors that are used to designate each value of the scale. For example, people at the age of 120 is described as very old. Order means the relative size or positions of the descriptors. Order is denoted by descriptors such as greater than, less than, and equal to. For example, seniors are older than young adults. The characteristics of distance means that absolute differences between the scale descriptors are known and can be expressed in units. For example, the distance between 20 years old and 40 years old is 20 years. The origin characteristic means that the scale has a unique or fixed beginning or true 0 point. Description is the most basic characteristic that is present in every scale. If a scale has order, it also has description. If a scale has distance, it also has order and description. Finally, a scale that has origin also has distance, order, and description. The 4 primary scales of measurement are nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Of these, the nominal scale is the most basic and possesses only the description characteristic. The numbers are used only for identifying or classifying the objects under study. In the ordinal scale, the numbers indicate the relative position of the objects, but not the magnitude of the difference between them. The ordinal scale possesses description and order characteristics. The interval scale permits a comparison of the differences between the objects and possesses the characteristics of description, order, and distance. However, because it has an arbitrary 0 point, it is not meaningful to calculate ratios of scale values on an interval scale. The ratio scale, in which the 0 point is fixed, represents the highest level of measurement. The researcher can compute ratios of scale values using this scale. The ratio scale incorporates all the properties of the lower level scales and possesses all the scale characteristics. Scaling measurement can be classified as comparative or non-comparative. Comparative scales include paired comparison, rank order, and constant sum. The data obtained by these procedures have only ordinal properties. In non-comparative scaling, each object is scaled independently of the other objects in the stimulus set. Non-comparative scaling can be either continuous or itemized. The itemized rating scale are further classified as Likert, semantic differential, or stable scales. The data from these three types of scales typically are treated as interval scales. These scales possess the characteristics of description, order, and distance as discussed in Chapter 9. When using non-comparative itemized rating scales, the researcher must decide on the number of scale categories, balanced versus unbalanced scales, odd or even number of categories, forced versus non-forced scales, nature and degree of verbal description, and physical form or configuration. Multi-item scales consist of a number of rating scale items. These scales should be evaluated in terms of reliability and validity. Reliability refers to the extent to which a scale produces consistent results if repeated measurements are made. Approaches to assessing reliability include test, retest, alternative forms, and internal consistency. Validity or accuracy of measurement can be assessed by evaluating content validity, criteria validity, and construct validity. The choice of particular scaling techniques for a given situation should be based on theoretical and practical considerations. As a general rule, multiple measures should be taken.